Alright everyone, it's a new year and a new me, and just like everyone else this year, I've decided to put together a PowerPoint presentation explaining my top New Year's resolutions. Let's jump right in. So, my first resolution is I want to spend more time with my family. Now, the important thing about family is that they're important. They are the people in your life that are the most like you, both genetically. And so I think that it's important that you spend time with them and you take a lot of pictures of them so that you remember the good times that you used to have with them when you were a kid. My second New Year's resolution is to spend more time focusing on my writing. So for those of you that have seen some of my videos, you know that I'm not the best writer. So this year, okay. So this year, I'm going to spend more time on my writing process to make sure that the things that I'm writing are good things, and that they're funny and exciting and entertaining, and I'm going to get better at it as I go on. And you guys will be there to join me on the process. What the fuck? Okay. So, my next New Year's Eve resolution, a quote from the famous Arnold Schwarzenegger, lose some weight. Now, when I heard this quote, that really struck me because I'm not a very healthy person. I spend most of my time eating pizza rolls and Hot Pockets and ramen, and I figured if Arnold can do it, so can I. So I'm gonna do my best to lose some weight and get back in shape this New Year's Eve season. So, my next step is I want to spend more time collecting. I'm gonna... Oh shit, is that backwards? Okay, oh, it's fine. It's fine. See, I've got to focus on collecting. I'm going to hit up pawn shops and thrift stores and go to those more often. I'm going to focus on my lists. I need to make sure I have more games to get my collection growing. And... okay, so the big one this year, this is one of my, like, I'd call it a stretch goal, if you will, is to focus on meeting Hideo Kojima. Now, some of you know that I have Norman Reedus maybe locked in my basement right now. That's not for the police to find out. That's not important. What is important is Kojima is a hero of mine, and I want to find out more about his hit new video game masterpiece, Death Stranding, before anyone else does. So, since I want to know about it, a game that nobody else knows about... What the fuck? No. Okay. Sorry for that hiccup. What I want to do is focus on meeting Hideo Kojima. I could not find a picture of him that was royalty-free, so I put a spaceship and the moon, because like Kojima, the moon is amongst all the stars, and I want to rocket my way into him. So next up, a quote from a famous friend of mine who I met when I was a kid, Arnold Schwarzenegger, and he said, "Bulk it up." Now, this was really important to me because a lot of people view me as a very skinny, scrawny, lanky man, and that hurts my self-esteem. So I figure this year I want to eat more of all the foods that give you the best bulk. I'm talking high protein, high carbs, high calories, high sodium. I'm gonna just become the monster that I've always wanted to be, which leads me to my next point. I'm gonna become the monster. Now, for those of you that listen as well, you know, now the problem with the human is they are weak, they are frail, they are fragile, they are squishy and unimportant, just like me, just like you. But if I become the monster, I'll be like an energy drink. I'll be like monster trucks. I will be like the Monster Mash. I will be like Monster Garage featuring Jesse James, where they would take regular cars and turn them into better and more important and efficient cars that could do multiple tasks. I will be like Monster.com for job hunting. I want to become the monster this year. Why? This is not a joke. Stop. Now, the 3 basic sizes are the violin. This is the smallest of all the instruments. If you have ever seen someone rubbing their fingers together and music is coming out, they are probably playing a violin. Now, a viola is the middle instrument. This is the one that you hold with your chin and your arm out to the side. Most people that you see playing this is a viola. Nobody likes a viola, so do not talk to these people. A cello is the largest known instrument, but some scientists that we call paleontologists, they dig up ancient artifacts, and it is believed by many that there may have been larger instruments in the past than the cello. I am going to become a DJ this year. This is one of my biggest resolutions. I've been focusing on my music, and I'm going to play it in public whether people want to hear it or not. This brings me to my next point, which is a very big and important topic to me. We need to stop them. We need to stop the horses. You look at him. You look at what he's done. You look at what they've done to our culture. They are not native to North America. They are a pest. Look at some of these statistics. I'm going to use these charts to explain my ideas. Horses are bad, as we all know. This is factual deaths per year in the United States. If you look at... Okay, this is not funny anymore. That needs to stop. If you look at sharks, this is the true statistics. Sharks, 0 deaths in 2016 in the United States, 0 deaths in 2017, 1 death in 2018. Cougars, a big, scary, lion-like creature with claws and sharp teeth, 2016, 0 deaths, 2017, 0 deaths, 2018, 2 deaths, but then you look at horses. These are real numbers of people that have died from horses. Now that's a scary statistic when you think about it. How do I make this go away? Alright, well... Oh, okay. So this is where I am located. Now, some people have reported horses as far out as here, or here, or here, or here, or here, or here. Now, these are not, of course, all of the horses around the world. These are just known sightings. These are factual, known sightings of horses, and this is not something to laugh about. There's a pretty substantial number of horses around the world. As you can see, most of Siberia is left untouched. Greenland and Iceland are obviously safe from the hooved menaces. Most of Africa is uncharted territory, so we can't be sure there. But, guys, this is an epidemic. Now, I have pulled together, this is the number of people vulnerable to horses right now. 7,674,899,300 plus. This is the number of people vulnerable to horses as we speak. This is an alarming statistic. This is not something to be laughed about. And I thought maybe this would be a cool t-shirt design, but we don't have to go with it. That's not final. So, here's what I need everyone to do. If you are on board understanding how dangerous these creatures are, the process is simple. Step 1, say no to horses. I'm talking, if you see a horse, you say no to his face. You do not stop and ask questions. It does not matter if he is a horse and carriage offering you a ride in the park. It does not matter if it is a policeman on a horse. You give that horse the finger from a safe distance and you say no to that horse. Step 2, tell your friends. What I would like everyone to do is share the hashtag #SayNoToHorses hashtag. We will spread this around and let people know how dangerous these animals are. Then comes the final solution. So, thank you everyone for joining me for New Year's Eve. I guess, well, New Year's Day resolutions. It's been a pleasure sharing my PowerPoint presentation with you. Well, I can't afford PowerPoint. This is Google Slides. But it's the same thing as a PowerPoint. Thank you so much for joining me. And if you have any questions, you can find me on Twitter at 8Bit Brody. A little kid had the number 8Bit Brody, and I offered him $50 to give it to me, and he did not accept it. So if anyone wants to get at 8, the number 8-bit, hit me up. I just want it back. If anyone can get it, let me know. You know what they say, a penny saved is a horse forgot.